it's Anthony, and welcome back to my channel. So today I thought I'd talk about some funny school stories. So let's get started. Basically, how I'm going to do this is I'm basically going to go in order from grade level. So let's get started. So I don't really remember anything from kindergarten or first grade, but I do remember something from second grade. So it was within the first few weeks of school, and I don't remember this clearly, but I remember some of it. I think the teacher was like reading a book to us, and suddenly out of nowhere, the this one kid he literally says he literally says out loud, "You're fat," to the teacher. And And then the teacher was like, "Excuse me, is that polite?" And then the kid said no. And then the teacher was like, "Didn't think so." It was a really funny scene, but of course I couldn't laugh at that point. So never call your teacher fat. Otherwise, you're gonna get called out in front of the entire class. So I so that was basically the only funny story from second grade. I don't really remember anything from third, fourth, or fifth grade. Well, I remember fourth and fifth grade, but I don't think anything funny happened that year. But now we're moving on to sixth grade. So we so we were taking a math test, and then suddenly I hear laughing coming from another kid's desk, or coming from another kid. And then the teacher was like, "What's so funny about a math test?" And then the entire class looked at him and I didn't actually say this out loud, but I said it like in my head. I was like, "Yeah, what is so funny about a math test?" I don't remember what was on the test, but what's so funny about like integers and all that? I don't think that was the topic we were taking a test on, but and then so the teacher leaves so the teacher left the classroom, and then there was this kid in the hallway, and then the teacher says, "Dude, what are you doing?" And then the kid was like, "Me?" And then the teacher was like, "Yeah." And I didn't hear the rest of the conversation, but that was basically it. Also in sixth grade, um, my science teacher would occasionally play music, and basically whenever a really popular song came on, the girls would start singing at the top of their lungs. It was like it was like it was like a karaoke party. And yeah. So eventually the teacher had to say, "This isn't American Idol, this is a science classroom." And yeah, that's basically it. This also happened in seventh grade track because I was on the track team in seventh grade, but basically the girls would put on music and they literally sing like every single song. They'd be like singing at the top of their lungs and the entire bus could hear that. That's basically it. And one time we were doing like this English thing. I don't know what exactly what we're doing. And then so basically the teacher was watching all of our screens, and then and then um the teacher called out this one girl and was like, I'm closing that tab. You shouldn't be on that. Guess what they were doing? They were purchasing. They were. Sorry. They. 1 second. They were purchasing Apple products on the school computer. And I was like, how are you able to do how are you able to do that? And then when I got home, I couldn't stop thinking about that and I just burst out laughing. So that's basically all for 6th grade. Now in 7th grade, there was this reoccurring pattern of phones falling out of people's pockets. It happened once to a girl in science class. It happened once to a kid in gym class. And it happened once to a girl in lunch. And basically, whenever like a phone fell out of someone's pocket, the entire class just went like, ooh, like, like seriously. I know those kids had their phones in their pockets, and like they're the ones going ooh. This also happens when a kid's phone went off in class. Like, like seriously, we are living in a generation that doesn't know life without the internet. Like, why? This is what Gen Z, Gen Alpha has become. We can't put our phones down. But looking back at it, it's really not that funny. I mean, it was a little funny, but now I don't know. But there was this girl who made me laugh literally like every time she did something funny. Like one time we were playing a game in English, we were about to play bingo, and this girl is like, I can't, I'm too young, I'm too young to play bingo. It was so funny. And then this, and then, and then similarly, we were in another English class, and then this girl opens the door and screams like, "Meet my cousin!" And then the teacher had to go out and like meet the cousin, and then she told the girl to go back to class. Like, what are you doing out of class? And you don't have to announce to the whole class to meet your cousin. Like, why? Also, on the way back from a track meet, we were having a nice, peaceful bus ride. None of the girls were playing music. When all of a sudden I hear a girl say, "You told me you were African earlier." And then the kid sitting next to her was like, "Girl, I was born in New York." And basically, I could not stop laughing. Like, why? These, like, these kids say the funniest things. But yeah, that's basically it for the story. So subscribe and have a good day.